Rock, and I'm gonna tell you what's in the box this week, and that is the rise of the robots. And basically, I got a bunch of larger robotic themed toys from the secondary market, thrift stores, flea markets, eBay, stuff like that. And I want to showcase them because they take up a lot of room, but they're pretty cool. Now, full disclosure, to start from the beginning, a lot of these are missing some type of parts or maybe broken. But if you watch my channel, you know that I like that kind of stuff because it gives me a chance to get something really cheap, but to test it out, compare it to other things, whereas sometimes those items are like $30 or more. I got them for $1 because they're broken. And I can understand there's some collectors that it's just like, why would you even spend $1 on something broken? But for me, I just like having the item that I can compare it to, and you'll see that in some of my videos. I have like a newer Insecticon and then a G1 that's kind of broken or scuffed up that I can compare it to. I like that. I don't mind having, you know, some broken toys. Now in this case, this one is used. It does have a small broken peg in it that I'll show you later, but this is the let's see, this one is the 2022 Micro Machines Optimus Prime hauler, and you can find this now, I think, on sale for like $20, a little bit more than $20. I was able to get this off of OfferUp, which is one of those places where you can sell things kind of like a smaller eBay or Facebook marketplace. And I got this for $5, and it's really cool. I liked Micro Machines back in the day. I don't really collect it now, but for $5, the fact that it was Transformers, I thought it was sweet. So I just like that it does come with like the trailer. And the trailer looks cool. I mean, obviously, you can't transform it. It's that smaller plastic, but I mean, look at that. Like, the detail on the Autobot symbol. It rolls really, really well. It's just a cool design. And I think that if you're a Transformer collector altogether, I mean, I saw people, you know, getting geeked over the popcorn tin for Rise of the Beast. So I just think that something like this, even brand new for around the $20 price point, is really sweet. As far as the trailer too, you know, it's inspired by that G1 look. I think that's really cool, the color scheme and all that, and the parts. I like, look, under here you have a Autobot symbol. Again, it rolls really well. You see the Micro Machines logo. Let's open this up. So like here, this is like different little areas. It's almost kind of like Mighty Max thing where, you know, you open it and there's all types of things to do. Now I admit I don't remember where every single thing goes, but here's what it looks like inside. And I love that it comes with this. I forgot who this Autobot is. I'm a bad collector, but if someone can in the comments tell me. I didn't notice that it had this little thing. What is that? Huh. But that's really cool. Like, even this is like listed. Yeah, see, 2022. So I like the playset. Inside you have your different areas. You can put your parts all over and things like that. This is the little thing that you saw on the bottom that flips over. This is a part that I want to talk to you that was broken. See, like it has a peg here where you can put things. So like here, it's like, I mean, you could still mount one. It just isn't technically on there. But all the parts does link in. You have up here, which I think is cool, like the little computer center where you'd like work on the Autobots and stuff. This comes down. All this stuff like basically breaks away and comes apart. I mean, look at that. I like how it has Optimus Prime. It has Bumblebee. Like, just the design and everything of it is really sweet. I really think that this is a cool looking playset altogether. And you see, look, there's a bunch of pieces here. So I think that altogether it's really not bad for the price point. Alright, so next up, this is the 2009 Bandai Power Rangers Mega Force DX Grand Megazord Gosinger. And obviously this is another item that is missing items. You can see obviously it's missing the arms, it's missing the rest of the feet that connect on the bottom. But I was able to get this for 99 cents. And when I looked it up and I saw that this sells for upwards of $100 when it's combined, I was like, okay, at least I can play around and see, you know, what it could look like eventually. I mean, you never know, maybe I'm able to find other parts of it that are less and put something together. I don't know. But for 99 cents free shipping, I was more than willing to take the risk. If nothing else, it just looks cool. I mean, I love how here around the head you can articulate the wings on the helmet. I just think that's cool. I just love the design of the gold and the black, the missiles, everything here. It just looks really sweet, and it gives me that Voltron look with the different colors on the different parts, the black here and all that. So it's like this does have most of the body. It's just obviously you add the pieces here, you add the pieces down here, you add the arms on the side, then you have something here on the back. But I just think that overall it's really cool. I love the fact that you can spread into it like that. That's just awesome. That's just sweet. But yeah, so this is just one of those items that, again, it's something really cheap. It was cool to get for that price, and it's just something I can play around with. I could throw it in on a picture, make it like it's a robot graveyard, have this lying there or something like that. Just different little things. So I like having small items like this around so I could do things just like that. Alright, so next up is the 1997 Trendmasters Lost in Space robot with lights and sound. I got this at Value Village, and this was really cool because sometimes Value Village, it's a thrift store in the local Seattle area. They will list some items really expensive, and then other items they'll give it like a decent price. So to me it's always interesting, and I got this for $2.49. It had a sticker on it. And basically it's missing some of the parts on the appendages here. Like you can see, like there should have been something here, there should have been something here, but I still think it's just sweet. And I liked Lost in Space. I love the old fashioned, was it 70s? Or was it even older than that? I think 70s. But I love the old one. The movie was okay, you know, with the guy from Friends. The newer series, I like that too. I actually enjoyed that. I mean, they kind of deviated, but I kind of like what they did with it. I didn't hate it. So just overall, I just thought that this is a cool looking robot. Now, it does says light and sounds, and that does work. Let's check this out.
Flush, kill, destroy.
That's cool. Let's see what else it says.
Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
See, that's the classic. The Danger, Will Robinson. That's just classic. What else? Yeah, I could see where if a kid has that, their parents would get tired of that real fast. Now, there's a lot of things in here that I haven't really looked at, like the cockpit here. Like it looks like it pops out. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a battle damage thing or something else. Like you can see inside, there's other stuff in there, but I don't know what else it does. It has this like hydraulic thing. I mean, look at that. So I think it's supposed to do more. I don't know if it's supposed to latch down or something. Like, see, you heard that? Like, it looks like you're supposed to be able to like latch it and then it does something else. But look, $2, I didn't expect much. So I just love the tracks. Like, if you look at the, ooh, what fell? Oh, it was one of the lights fell off of its thing. No problem, I can fix that. But so yeah, these tracks look really sweet, and on the bottom here is where you put the batteries in. I don't know if these tracks are supposed to move too. I just assume it's supposed to do a lot more than it does. Back here you can see something as well, but I just think that obviously because it's used, that's part of the reason why it doesn't do all that stuff. There's a little switch here which allows you to turn it on and off in here, so that's cool. But yeah, overall, again, cool robot. I like that it does stuff.
Kill, destroy.
Yeah, so I mean, that alone is just cool. I still think it looks cool even though it doesn't have all of its parts, but you know, it's just something to have fun with, and it's just really my first Lost in Space item, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so the next item here is, this is the 2005 Playmates TMNT, so Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mech Wreckers Leo, and this is the one that Leonardo is supposed to wear. Well, I guess you kind of wear it, but climb into it. You can see here that it has this little symbol indicating Leonardo. Obviously, this one is actually broken. It's broken here, but this is another one I got off of eBay. This was $1.49 free shipping. So for me, it was just like, okay, for that price, sure, I'll check it out. I mean, I like the original as far as what the turtles do, I never really got into when they're wearing night vision and all that stuff and robots. But hey, look, it's cool. They've been able to make an incredible line and run out of this. I actually do have the little figure here. I don't think this is the one that's supposed to fit in it, but I do like that. You can put different ones here. And since he's got the bigger hands, it actually looks like he could hold it better. But yeah, that's basically how it would go. I think I got his foot wrong or something, but there we go. There you go. And with your night vision, because I guess Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles need night vision now. But that's basically how it's supposed to look. And cool enough, you'll see back here, it does take 3 AA batteries and it has a switch. Now, like I said, this is broken, but this is what... Look at that. Oh, look at that. It's struggling. I love how oh! But yeah, you see how it moves? That's a lot of noise. But, yeah. Okay, that's enough of you. But yeah, that's another thing where, man, you have a kid playing with that all day, that would get annoying real fast. But I do like the design. Like, I love like the hydraulics. I love the fact that that's what moves when it's going. The design, the turtle shell look of it, the cautionary sticker tape like thing, just the sculpting, all that is pretty sweet. That's why, like, even though it's obviously broken, it's still something that I didn't mind buying for $1.50 just to check out. That's just the kind of things that I like. They have different ones for all 5 of the all 4 of the turtles. I don't think anyone else, Splinter or anyone, gets one. I think it's just the turtles, but it's pretty cool. So another large robotic item that is now part of my Broken Toys Toy ER collection. Alright, so next up is the 2021 Hasbro Bend & Flex Spider-Man vs. Octobot. This one was another one where I was really happy to see it at Value Village. It was basically next to the Lost in Space robot, and it had the same price. And I was just like, okay, that's cool. In this case, I think that this is part of a 2-pack. I didn't check, but I think it's supposed to come with a Spider-Man figure and supposed to be fighting the robot. So that's probably what's missing, because everything else looks like it's here. It's pretty cool. I like the size. I like the look of it. I like how each appendage also has like the different color. I like that translucent type of plastic. You have the blaster, you have the saw, and then of course the different grabbers. I just like the visor on him. I think that's sweet. Kind of like Doc Ock's glasses. The plastic up here, just the overall design. The feet kind of almost look kind of like bear claw feet, and you can turn those feet around. But that's really it as far as articulation. You can turn like here to like bend it back and forward, and of course you can move around and articulate the tentacles. But that's it. There's no knee bend or anything else. Can't turn the head or anything like that. Again, this is another one where I do like the sculpting. I love like the different wires and stuff, how it connects to look like a robot. So I think it makes really a good play set. Like if you're able to pair it with one of the action figures, like I don't think I have like a really old, like semi-broken. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. Yeah, like I have like a tiny old Spider. I don't have much of Spider-Man's yet, but I mean I think you could get that just size, the scale difference between like him. I think that looks sweet. So it's like, yeah, obviously I don't think that this would be the one that comes with it, but I just think the size is great. And look, this figure, look at the way it's shaped. Like that's how it comes. You can't really do much else with it. But he's like, oh my god, look at this. You got me fighting this thing. It's crazy. But yeah, so I really like this thing for the price point. I think that it'll look good in different pictures I can take, especially once I get more Spider-Man figures and stuff like that, or just add it with anything else to go with it. So I really think that, especially for the price point, this is pretty pretty cool toy. Okay, so next up we have the 2020 HAP P Kid. So it's their company spelled HAP-P-KID. And this is the Mars Cybertronics. And I did not know anything about this line. This again was at Value Village. I got this for $1.49, and I was just like, hey, you know what? This looks cool. I didn't know if it actually works, but it actually does. Here you can see where you would put the batteries in and stuff like that. And then you can turn it on, and I'll show you what happens when you do that. So that's cool. I mean, this one's much quieter. Of course, it's smaller. I love how it kind of moves. I think maybe it might have done more moves than just this. Maybe that could be part of what's broken. Maybe not. I'd have to watch another video just to see like what else it does. But I think this is cool. I mean, you see it moves one arm. It doesn't seem to move the other. I don't know if it's supposed to. I do like the light up eyes and then how it walks. And it's not too annoying. But again, this kind of looks like it could almost be a transformer, because you see the wheels. It doesn't transform. These wheels don't turn or anything. You can't do much articulation. You can kind of like move this arm a little bit, you see, but not super far. The way it feels the same as this, except this arm does not move. So I don't know if this is even supposed to move, but I almost feel like it kind of should. But I don't know if it do its standard, you know, robot zombie walk. But I think it's cool. It looks like it would turn into like a Jeep. This kind of reminds me of like the front grille that you would see like on a Jeep. So I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, overall for the price and everything, I just think it looks sweet. Again, this works well in pictures. You can scale it with other robots, or it could be like half destroyed robot, or maybe this will be sometimes the hero robot that just comes marching in, you know, like Japanese style in those old robots where they have the fake cities and stuff like that. But yeah, overall pretty sweet toy, especially for $1.50. All right, last but certainly not least is the 2006 Hasbro Transformers Leader Class Metroplex. And this was one that I've seen on the secondary market upwards of $30 even used. And when I saw this one, this was listed for $9 and shipping was like $6, and I was like, okay, I gotta get it. Now this comes with like a cool key, which, oh man, I forgot now what it was called, the gate key or the prime key, something like that. But it obviously doesn't come with that. That plus, you know, it's a little wear and tear, not terrible, but that's why it was at its price point. But basically for $15, I thought that this was just sweet just to have. I always wanted to get the G1 Metroplex. I haven't transformed this yet. I'm not going to do it right now because even though it looks like it's probably just a lay down type of transformation, I don't know for sure, and I just don't want it to take 15 years and have me struggle busting trying to put it together. But I do like the color scheme of it. I do like you can turn the head, you can turn the antennas on top. Looks like this could be part of the transformation that comes up here too. So it's like I can see, and I just love the sound. Like, listen to that. Like you can turn the arms, I guess like elbow here, waist. And you can do full 360 weight on the waist. Knees, so you can do a good knee up, bam. The feet, I don't know if this is part of the transformation too, but you can see here, like you can turn the feet. So it's like, that's why I say, like, look, when you look at it, like you can kind of see where it comes together. Like this is part of that transformation. But I don't know. Like I'm not gonna waste your guys' time with it, but it just looks really sweet. I just think the size. This is like one of the biggest ones that I have. Before that, it would have been, well, some of the combiners together when I build it is kind of big, but the Megatron Hiss tank, that's probably the biggest that I do have. But I really just think that this figure is sweet. It doesn't. Someone tell me if you have this either on card or you know it well, what else I might be missing. I'm not sure. I just love the colors. I love like the little gold, the blue, You know, even the little accents of red, black, and white. I just think it just fits together. And then like, man, look at those huge feet with the tracks. I mean, it's just tight and sized, man. Like, I mean, like I can't even really frame it all together correctly in here just because of how big it is. But I mean, you just see, like, it just looks good on a shelf, like towering over the other Transformers that I own. Or eventually maybe I'll transform it into its city mode and then see what it looks like there. But these are the items in my box this week. If you liked what you've seen, if you liked the show, please give us a subscribe. We're actually very close to hitting our first sub goal, so we appreciate it. And thanks for watching. And until next time, remember our motto: no discount, no deal. Catch you later.